my channel, you're welcome to Diana. I know I do beauty videos, makeup, vlogs, which I just started doing and I promise to do more of. And in today's video I would be doing a review of this palette. Yay, I finally got my hands on this palette, guys. Finally. Like, I have actually gotten this palette a while ago, but I haven't had time to sit down and film. Can you see how it's reflecting? Like, it's so pretty and I love this logo. This palette is a collaboration with, so let's tear it first here on this channel. This palette is a collaboration with the Zikel Cosmetics and Lhidia Stanley. If you do not know who Lhidia Stanley is, oh, I love the feel of this. If you don't know who Lhidia Stanley is, Lhidia Stanley is actually a Nigerian beauty influencer. She's a makeup artist and she collaborated with Zikel Cosmetics to actually produce this eyeshadow palette. So let me take it out. So straight out of the pack, this is how it looks like. It still has another protective film over it, a transparent protective film, and then finally this is the palette. Like, I'm so happy to be playing with this. I think I should be one of the last people actually reviewing this palette, but it's better late than never. If you do not know who Lhidia Stanley is, she's on Instagram, she's on YouTube, so you can check Lhidia Stanley, and she has so many amazing tutorials on her channel. I have always loved Zikel Cosmetics because they always produce makeup products very affordable and good quality. Like, you get the best for less. I am always impressed with any of their products that they produce. So let's see how it looks like. When I saw this at the store, I was so happy and I was dying to try out this shade or this shade. Like, the shimmer shades are so pretty, and then you have this transparent film protecting the shadows. And guys, look at how big the mirror is. Like, it has a mirror, so I don't have to be, sometimes I feel it's really annoying when I have to do tutorials and I'm doing an eyeshadow review on a particular product and then I'm using another product as a mirror. But this one, we are just going to be using just palette. So I want you guys to see all the colors here. It has colorful colors, eyeshadow colors. I love colorful eyeshadow looks, which I guess you guys might have guessed already because that's what I mostly do. But you can still do warm and neutral eyeshadow looks from this same palette. I really love this. This is called Amber. It will be a very, very pretty color for transitioning, and this as well. So the names are from here: Milky Way, Precious, Dimmer, White Truffle, Amber, Grayish, Latte, Umber, Sunrise, Peace, Heart Eyes, Ama, Jade, Verdant, Gunu. Gunu was her friend and I think she passed away. Likewise her sister as well, Precious, and Isoken, which she said influenced her a lot, you know, influenced her a lot and helped her in her growth as a makeup artist. Then you have Regal, Esther, Gold Coin, Gilded, Laifa. Laifa is also a beauty influencer here in Nigeria, and Ope is also a beauty influencer. Promise should be her brother, and Risky. I don't know who Risky is, so let me bring it closer so you guys can see it. So the next thing to do would be to swatch. I'm going to swatch some, not all of them. So let's swatch this one. And it has butterflies, so pretty, guys, which is actually her signature logo. Pigmented. One thing I'm actually concerned about is I hope the matte shadows actually works well. Like, some matte shadows just do not work well in some eyeshadow palettes. Like, the matte shadows will not work well, but the shimmer shadows would work well, or the shimmer shadows will not work well and the matte shadows, I hope, would not suffer that here. So let me also dip into this pink one and see. So guys, the purple, oh, that's nice, the blue. So So this is the eyeshadow swatched. Can you see how reflective this shimmer shade is? So I actually do not know what look I would be going for right now. I am actually dying to do a colorful look, but I do not know if I would actually do a colorful look with this palette. So so I just used the Classic Cosmetics kajal to line my waterline. I'm going to go with the same eyeshadow palette. I will be using the same Heart Eyes as a blush. It's so pigmented. It's really pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Oh, I think I just applied too much there. Oh, actually put in too much blush. Like that shadow, guys, is really pigmented. To set this look, I'm going to set it with the Classic Makeup Mist and Face. I actually mixed the Carite dewy, that one that has glitters in it, shimmers in it, and this together, and I'm going to for lips today. I will use the Eye Magic lip pencil in, they really don't give their pencils names. I'll be using my concealer in the shade Found, my LA Girl concealer in the shade Found. finish up this look, I'm going to use the Zikel Cosmetics lip gloss. I'm going to use this one called, what's this called, Neutral. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to apply it in the center of my lip. It is actually pigmented, so it is not a clear gloss. So guys, yeah, this is the finished look. This is the palette again, just to refresh your memory. It has so many amazing colors here that you can play with. Like I can't even begin to tell you guys how many looks I already have in my head to use with this palette. And it's a versatile palette. Like I used it as my highlighter, I used it as my blush, I used it as my eyeshadow. So it has a variety of colors here, very important colors that you can use, and you can use just this one palette like I did to achieve a whole lot on your face. You can use it for a complete look without even dipping into another eyeshadow palette. Like, and it has two yellow shadows. This one is matte, but it does have a little bit of shine to it. I'm just applying little, doesn't mean that it's not pigmented, as you can see on my eye already. Then this one is complete matte, but they are both yellow. So this is a matte shadow, but it still has a little bit of shimmer to it. It's like wet matte, and this one is matte. So this is really amazing. It costs 5,000 naira. It's just 5,000 naira, and you get this amazing palette. It is so Lhidia Stanley. Like the colors here, I could actually, is what she regularly uses, even when she reaches out for other eyeshadow palettes. Like she likes using the Juvia's Place palette and the Morphe palette and all of that. These colors are also in those palettes, so it's just an infusion of everything that she loves. So it's so Lhidia Stanley, and I really am glad and happy that my money is not wasted. You know, I'm very happy that I'm actually getting what I paid for. It's definitely it's going to be one of my most treasured palette, because Lhidia Stanley has been a very strong influence, you know, in my life. When I started makeup, I was trying to learn how to do cut crease, and she has really in-depth tutorials on how to do cut crease, and her tutorials are any tutorial she has out, there's always one thing to learn from. She doesn't hide anything. She gives you all the details, and she really helped me when I was first starting out in makeup generally. So please guys, do get your hands on this palette. But the only thing I would say is, just from using it just now, you can see the amount of stain. My hands have been staining it, but it's simple with a wipe. It's easy to clean because of the material that was used. So this palette is going to be very easy to maintain, and you don't have to be embarrassed that when you go out to do makeup for people and you're embarrassed by the way the palette is because of the way you've been using it. No, this one, oh my god, I have makeup on my hand. Anyways, this one would not do like that. It does have fallout, and basically I don't think I've ever had any eyeshadow palette that doesn't have fallout list. So yeah, that's another thing to look out for. But aside that, every shadow here performed well. The shimmer shadows performed well. The matte shadows are amazing. So till I come you guys way again next time, bye. Do well to watch my other video on the Zikel Cosmetics concealer. I've also reviewed one of their eyeshadow palette. What's the name of that palette? Splash palette. So please, if you've not watched that, it's one of my old videos, you can watch it. I've done a review on their foundation as well, so do you well by watching it. If you're just starting out in makeup and you're looking for products to buy that would not embarrass you, please try the Zikel Cosmetics. They have matte range, they have range for dry skin, so you have a variety of things to choose. They have so many eyeshadow palettes, and their eyeshadow palettes are actually very pigmented and cheap. So bye.